So this is a video on how to replace all of the rollers on the Allegro 2 reformers. First step is to prop up the reformer. The instructions show to do that side, but due to the limitations of this specific facility and not wanting to move the reformer too much, we're going to do it on this side of the reformer. There are 4 bolts, 2 on each side underneath, that have to be loosened so we can take this end cap off. Now let's gently pull the end cap out. If you remove the end cap on this specific side of the reformer, you're going to see these 2 blocks on both sides of the reformer. You just have to unbolt them. See those 2 bolts at the bottom using Allen heads, and remove them. Also, make sure to remove all straps that are attached to the platform. While the slider is slightly out, I'm going to replace the rollers that are currently exposed without pulling out the machine entirely. This is the replacement roller here, and this one here as well. Let's make sure we're matching the orientation exactly as it's shown. Now, these Allegro 2 reformers have 8 wheels total, 4 of them horizontally, 4 of them vertically. They're all replaced in the exact same way. The same way you remove them is the same way you're going to install the replacements. Now here I am carefully pulling out the board. I want to make sure there's nothing that can get tangled up. I also noticed some dirt that's on the rails. I'll eventually get that cleaned up before reinstalling. Now I also decided to use power tools to uninstall the wheels and reinstall them. You can absolutely use the tools that Balance Body provides with the replacement roller kits. With each roller that I removed, I did inspect them to see if there's anything obvious in terms of damage. The only thing that appears to be obvious is that some of them had a bit more grease. Some of them came from the ball bearings inside the rollers themselves, but nothing obvious. With it being so much work to take the reformers apart, it is recommended that you just go ahead and replace all rollers on each reformer. If you're able to follow the instructions and get this far in the video, installing everything back is the reverse.